in Japan, where they're constantly updating the coatings, the binders and everything that goes with it to give you that extra bit of tool life.
Welcome to another Technical Corner. Today we're talking with Mark from Mitsubishi Materials, and it's about turning. Now turning is something, obviously, a lot of our viewers will have used a lot of turning tools a lot of the time. They'll know exactly kind of what we're looking at here. But how important is cutting tool choice for machine shop economics? Oh,
it's phenomenal. You could completely scrap what an insert costs, and just thinking about your the capacity that you can save on the shop floor.
Yeah, absolutely. So you mean in terms of the actual cutting tool cost, if it's kind of plus 10%, minus 10% over what you're already paying, the important thing is the performance of that cutting tool, not the cost of it.
The performance is everything, yeah. If you can run 3 times quicker, if you can run higher surface speed, higher feed rate, it's definitely the way you need to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so if machine shops need to be thinking about the cutting tool performance they have, if they're happy with their current choices, how much is technology changing in the market that they need to be aware of? How much could that really impact their productivity?
Well, we've just brought out a new technology, which is MC6115. It's a phenomenal new grade with new technology that can give you these gains that you need on the shop floor. Okay,
so that new grade, what's been surprising about it?
I think it's just where you can get to a higher speed. It's a lot higher speed you can use, and you can get a higher feed rate on it as well.
Okay. And is that ready for general use? Is that available? Is it not just in a certain material?
No, it was brought out for high speed machining, but you can do it on, like I say, it's for steels mainly, but it was for high speed, but you can do it on all general machining as well, with the same kind of added bonus that you get from the tool life.
And why should I change to a new grade like that when, what if I'm happy with a standard grade I've been working with for such a long time?
I think what it is people get stuck and they don't see the new technologies, and all it just takes is a call to an application engineer to say, come in and let's trial something and show you what we can actually do. Okay,
and what is the background for Mitsubishi Materials? How can you develop new grades like this that I guess brand new technology that can help people with their productivity?
Yeah, the technology comes all the way from, like I say, from Japan. They've got their own mines. They mine all the carbide, and then they have their research and development units in Japan, where they're constantly updating the coatings, the binders, and everything that goes with it to give you that extra bit of tool life.
Okay, interesting. But some of the stuff you brought, you've told me it's all in the end of the cutting tool and the coating and the grade. But there's actually some technology in Mitsubishi, kind of mechanical design of the tooling as well, isn't it? You've got some interesting examples.
Yeah, this one here, this is actually a boring bar. Now, a lot of people out there on the market will do a carbide boring bar to give it that stiffness. We've actually created a dimple, which is unique to Mitsubishi, and it just takes out the resonance when you're machining.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. So there's some interesting vibration dampening characteristics. And I guess it's a bit cheaper because it's not a carbide bar as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
Fair enough, so saving on cost there. And you've got a little boring bar to show us here as well.
We've got our Microdex boring bar as well. This is great, so when you get down to this size, it's very rare to have an indexable boring bar. Most people use solid carbide, so what happens is they're throwing away something that's 60, 70 pound every time, where we've got this tiny indexable, which is less than 10 pound, and it's got 2 edges on it as well, so really economical.
That's great, Mark. So you've seen a taste of the Mitsubishi Materials technology, helping you to stay productive in turning in this case. If people want to get involved and find out and try out some of this stuff, how can they?
They can contact us via the website, or just ring the office in the UK and organise for a sales engineer or an application engineer to come out and visit.